and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, here with your readings for May the 27th through June the 2nd. Thank you so much for all the likes, shares, comments, and the new subscribers. If you are new, welcome. I hope you enjoy these readings and that you'll come back. And if you're returning, guys, thank you so much for being loyal and for supporting my channel. I really appreciate you. These readings come in three sections. You have the intro, and then you have the general astrology section, and then you have the tarot reading for your sign. And there will be skip times in the show more section below. And as well, this is for your sun, moon and rising, and all the links for those videos will be below also. In fact, everything's below if you want to. These are general readings, guys. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you want to find out about having a personal reading, that information is below also. Another way to support my channel is through Patreon, and you can do that for as little as $1 a month, or just one donation. But you know, that link is below. If you'd like to check that out, please do so. Now let me see. I think that's it. Oh, I just wanted to mention I am recording these readings a little early. Hopefully I'll get them all up in time, because I'm going to an astrology conference for the weekend. And I hope that you will check in, because I want to do some live streams while I'm there. It's in Seattle, so it's kind of exciting. So, okay, let's go to your reading, shall we? Hello, I'm Mary Trimble here with your astrology. I want to say astrology forecast. It's your weather forecast. It's like a weather forecast, the astrology. I'm going to tell you what's going on, what planets are doing what in the sky this week. And quite a lot is going on. Now, Monday, the 27th, is kind of a moody day for most people, because the sun is going to interact with 6 different planets throughout the day. So that can, and they're all different planets and they're all different kind of aspects. So it's interacting with them in different ways. And so that can be, if you're not moody, those around you can be. Now, on Wednesday, the 29th, Mercury is in a challenging aspect to Neptune. Now, Mercury is in its home planet. It's in its, ruling sign, sorry. Mercury is the planet. I get ahead of myself. My mind goes too far. So, okay, so Mercury is in its home sign of Gemini. And so it's very strong. And Neptune is also in its home sign. Neptune is in Pisces at the moment. So they are very strong. And this kind of brings in they'll take you on this kind of fantastical journey. Now, your dreams will be very vivid and probably very difficult to tell what's real and what's fantasy, because the veil between reality and fantasy is very thin during this aspect. I would advise not to make any life-changing decisions during this time, because rational thought kind of eludes us during this time. It's brilliant for like creative writing a novel or science fiction, or filming something like that, create, screenplays, something like that. Anything that taps into creative visualization will really benefit and succeed at this time. Now, on Thursday, Venus, the planet of love, relationships, and also finance, is in a beautiful relationship with Neptune, right? So this kind of brings in a lovely, ethereal, softer, kinder, loving kind of energy. So it's very kind of, music and art are really appreciated during this time. So that's what I would do. I would tap into, into the energy that's available to me, and perhaps go to a concert or an art show. Now, on the same day, Mercury is opposite Jupiter. So they're kind of on a seesaw kind of ride, if you will. So this is about seeing the bigger picture. It's about thinking, kind of not paying attention to detail. The details can get lost. Try to remember to, you know, pay attention to details. Now, this is a good time to engage in study, higher learning, like philosophy, something like that. But you are in danger of losing time and totally forgetting about your responsibilities. You might want to put like a little alarm on your phone. On Friday, Venus is in a beautiful relationship to Saturn, so it's a lovely balanced energy. And Saturn brings in practical grounding influence to Venus. So this is like practical financial business plans with realistic gains. It's a good time to lay the groundwork for a business or a project with the new moon coming up. This is incredible to get all your ducks in a row so you can kind of start something brand new at the new moon. Sunday, June the 2nd, Venus is in a beautiful relationship with Pluto. Darling, this is kind of love at first sight energy. It's that. It's like this magnetism and attraction. It's very difficult to kind of resist that magnetism. The emotions are so intense and vibrant, and we can reach a higher octave of love. Very exciting. All right, let's go to your card, shall we? Hello, Taurus, and welcome to the tarot cards section of your reading for May the 27th through June the 2nd. I can't believe we're halfway through the year already, guys. I'm gagging. Crazy. Okay, so I have been shuffling these cards off screen. Now, let's see. One more. I get a little obsessive about I was thinking you can't shuffle too much. Okay, so this is for Taurus. For Taurus. Oh, it's lovely. I had to pull myself out of that. What wonderful blessings, guidance, and helpful information can you give Taurus for this coming week, please? 3 cards for Taurus. There you go. 2 more cards for Taurus, please. What wonderful guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Taurus for this coming week? How can Taurus navigate through these energies? 2 more cards for Taurus, please. Oh, they're like flying up and then coming back down. 2 more cards for Taurus. Oh, there you go. Okay. Now we have the clarifying cards for Taurus. Okay. Okay. What wonderful gifts, guidance, and blessings can you give Taurus? These are clarifying cards for Taurus. One last shuffle. Okay. Please clarify. Oh, there you go. Please clarify. Oh. I'm laughing. I'll tell you why in a minute. Okay, there you go. And please clarify. Oh, there it is. Oh, 2 cards came out for that. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, let's look at your cards. And the first card out for you is the Queen of Wands. Clarifying the Queen of Wands is the Ace of Swords. Then you have the 4 of Cups. And clarifying that is the 2 of Swords. And then you have the Knight of Cups. And you've got the Knight of Cups sorry, yes, that's the Knight of Cups, and that's the Knight of Cups, and you've got the Page of Swords. Oh, love is in the air every time I look around. The first card out for you, darling, is the Queen of Wands. This is like, she networks. She's like the social mixer. She's a socialite. She's the hostess with the most. She's one of those women that kind of has everything. She's got the career, the family, the kids, you know, she balances everything. She can do everything, and she is just the life of the party. I think that you'll get an opportunity if you go out and put yourself out there this week. I feel that you need to kind of network, if you will. Something's going to come up for you if you do. Get out there, Taurus. And I know that you like to stay in. I know you like home, but you could meet someone that could be very helpful to you. And look, there you clarifying it is the Ace of Swords. Now, the Ace of Swords is one of those opportunities that you've kind of struggle getting it off the ground, right? So you're feeling, sometimes you're like, oh, this is too difficult. The thing is, this is like the Ganesh of the tarot. So this is like, you know, this is the machete that comes down and clears a path in the jungle, you know, and you know, you have to kind of get all the vegetation out of the way. So it is kind of a challenging start, but it's really worth it in the end. It's a brilliant, stick with it. Even if it's difficult, stay with it, Taurus, because it's going to pay off, definitely. And this is why I was kind of laughing before, because it's the Four of Cups, right? And the Four of Cups is definitely Neptune. And it's that kind of, it's that lost in daydream, right? So lost in it that you miss what's going on in front of you. There's a gift there. There's an opportunity that you're not seeing. Now, perhaps it's because you are contemplating this decision that you haven't made. I feel that, and it's interesting because the first thing I noticed on this card today was the crescent moon, and that's what is going to be happening this week. It's going to be kind of a crescent moon because we're getting ready for the new moon coming up in a few days. So what you want to do is you really want to start looking at these opportunities or something that you've started or are about to start, and make the decision to go with it, because it's, you know, by not making this decision or making this choice, you're confusing the situation, everyone around you, and yourself, and you are really missing something amazing. So you really want to kind of come out of your head, make the decision. Don't be in fear of making that decision. Don't. And then you have the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is about love coming in. It really is. This is like, maybe that's what your decision is about, kind of, you know, whether you want to pursue this this love interest, maybe. Listen, this is the gift of love. Somebody's coming in for you, and it's very Pluto, right? Pluto and Venus. Could be love at first sight. And look, you've got the Knight of Cups clarifying it. So this is really, really intense. Now, if you're in a relationship, this could be rekindling that love and falling in love all over again. Because we know long-term relationships, they ebb and they flow. You know, sometimes you're like, oh, I can't be bothered. And then the next time you're madly in love with them and falling in love with them all over again. So this could be that. Now, you've got the Page of Swords here. So there's a message definitely coming in for you. There's some kind of truth that you need to look at the situation. You've got to look at the situation honestly. Take off the rose-tinted glasses and really look at this. and this is, I just got this. If you're in a relationship, Taurus, and you're smitten with somebody else, you have to be really truthful about this situation, because, you know, you could be falling for someone, but it may not have staying power. You don't know. So you've really got to look at this person, see who they hang out with, what they're about, what they're doing. Don't just go for the glitz and glamour. Look under the covers, right? Just see, you know, look under the carpet, as they say. You know, people sweep stuff under the carpet. Just take a look, because there's something here that you need to see. So it looks to me that you've got a challenging start. This could be somebody that you really like and might have a go with, but you're kind of not making the decision one way or another. What I will say, you've got 3 swords, right? You've got the Queen of Wands, which is passion, and you've got the Cups, which are just emotional and love, right? And you've got the 4 of Cups, which is distraction. You are going to have to really look at the situation. Don't avoid making this decision, because avoiding it could kind of backfire, if you will. So be honest. Be honest about the situation. If you're with a lover, be honest with that person. It's going to hurt them a lot more if you do it behind their back, right? It's better to be upfront and honest and open about everything. If you are indeed meeting someone else while in a relationship. But for those of you who are single, darling, this is like, it's on the table. This is on the table. You know, go for it. I would say go for it. But you really just make sure that this person is who they say they are, or who they portray to be. Taurus, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video and share it on your social media, and please comment. I live for comments and feedback, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.